All right. Shalom, shalom. Let's start off by saying, Barak Hawa, Barak Shad, Kohen La, Hawa, Bahashem, Shad, Bahashem, Dash, that belongs to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Well, blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. Aqua that's listening in. Yahweh Rakasalo, willing that the lesson is edifying. Brother Schwab on the one back at you with another lesson. Patience, right? And it's going to be a little quick video. Great work. When what do I mean when I say how long should they prosper? I'm talking about the wicked, right? Because at the end of the day, we know that the wicked is not going to prosper, right? But us going through these, us going through these different, captivities and going through what we're going through right now, right? This new world order being set. It just feels like forever. I'm sure, being in different captivities that we were, it's definitely felt forever. It's felt like it's been forever. Like we just never caught a break, period. The only break we have caught is us having this truth, us having Yahweh Bashim Yahushai call upon, having that true, the true names given back to us, which we were once lost. We didn't know those names. All right. Again, just seeing the things that happen in society right now, man, it's just so vexing to the spirit. It just it makes you question, like, damn, how long we got to keep it doing? How long we got to keep going through this? And I can imagine the elders and the apostles, man, have been doing this 30 plus years, or any brothers that's been doing this 10 plus years, I've only been doing this for a little over a month and a half now. And it's just like, can't wait to get the hell up out of here. Everything's just getting worse and worse. It's getting more filthy and more wicked by the minute. When you're trying to move righteously in a society that's so fucking polluted and wicked, man, it's just like, damn, man. How long? All right. Even like with right now, scoffer alert is so high right now. That shit higher than World War III right now. Scoffer alerts. Our people just completely fucking lost. That shit just makes you sick to your stomach. Again, we're about to enter into Jacob's trouble. All this digital bullshit currency, famine of the words, right around the corner. We say the same thing over and over and over again, but see, brothers that's in the spirit for real, Shalom, brothers that's really in the spirit, man, we see it, we sense it. I be chopping it up with a lot of brothers, man, and we all just be in that same mind. And we just be like talking about how this is really the end of it. This is it. We here, you know, and nobody can see it except those that are, doing the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So, us seeing these things happen, even though we speak about it over and over and over again, that's because we have to. It's happening, Again, everything that you once thought was, conspiracy or bullshit, it's becoming reality now, And I guess that's why, we question like, man, how long? Because we could just smell the victory coming, but like the Lord said, patience is key. Patience is suffering, man. To be in this ministry, you are called to be suffering, So we have to just stay strapped up, not lose patience, because that's where it really is. Matter of fact, grab that. Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus 2 and 2 and 10. Not 2 and 10. 2 and 14. It says, "Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will you do when the Lord shall visit you?" A lot of people losing patience. A lot of people falling out of the truth. That's another thing. A lot of people just falling out of the truth because their patience is not there. Yeah, I know. I remember when I came into this truth, I never had patience in life, man. And this truth that's talking a lot of patience. A lot of patience. You have to learn patience because the things we go through is long suffering. Everything that's around us is it ain't no shortcut around it. Everything we do, it's literally, you're going to end up taking that long route. That's why it tells you in the scriptures that, grab that real quick. This is Matthew 7 and 13. And it says, "Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it." See, so you have to take that long route. There's no shortcuts to this truth, and you have to take that long route to make it. That route that's just gonna take you through all types of long ass tribulations and everything. It tells you that also in grab that second Ezra 7 and 7, and it says, "The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left." You know what? Yeah, now I'm reading it right. It says, as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. You see? So going back to, there's no shortcuts in this truth. You have to take that long ass route, man. You have to take that long ass way. the way that it's going, it just feels like it's forever. You know, for you to conquer that path. Because if you go any other way, all right, that's what everybody else is taking, the easy route. And the easy route is going to lead you to what? It's going to lead you to destruction. You know, that's why it tells you, follow not the multitude to do evil. You know, follow not the multitude to sin. And that's what eventually happens when you follow everybody else. But most people don't want to take that long route. It's too much for them. So what ends up happening is what? They lose patience in this truth. You know, they want to take a shortcut, but you can't. Lord said that, man. He said, anybody that try to climb up some other way is considered as a thief and a robber. There's only one way you can climb up. That's Yahushua. Yahushua's way. It's either Yahushua's way or the highway. It's only one. Damn, man, I always do that. There's only one way, and that's the long way. You know? That long way, you know, even though that long way, even though it's the problem is, how could I say, like, I'm thinking about how when you was in school, right? When you was in school and you would solve certain type of problems and shit, you know, like in math and shit, the long way was always the best because the long way was the way that you broke it down. It took you forever, but you made sure you made no mistakes. And then when you tried to do like the shorter way, there was always something wrong you ended up doing. You know, something you might be missing in the answer. And I'm not saying that, you know, there was shorter ways to do things sometimes and you would get the answer too. But for the most part, the longer way was what broke it down. The teacher saw the work that you put into it. They actually wanted you to do it the longer way anyway, to show your work, you know, exactly how you broke it down, and you will get the answer. And you knew the answer was correct because you just did all that damn work. You know, it was the same thing with the truth, man. You know, putting in that going the long ways is going to give you the definite answer. It's going to give you the definite solution, you know, to everything. It's going to get you to what? Salvation. And that's why it says, woe unto them that have lost patience. These people lose patience all the time, man. That's why a lot of people falling out of the truth. All right. But going back onto the topic, you know, again, how long shall we endure these things? Let me grab Second Ezra 6. I believe it's 6. Yep. This is 6 and 57, and it says, I'll start from 56, and it says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. All right, and who's this talking about? This is talking about these other nations, man, these heathens. All right, and it says, and now, O Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, behold, these heathen, which have been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? You see, because the world was created for our sakes, man. And when you know, that's why when you come into this truth, which with much wisdom comes much grief, because once you realize that the truth now is like, damn, I want what's mine, what belongs to us. Saying it in a humble way. It might not sound like it's being humble, but because the Lord ain't got to give us nothing, but the Lord made us His people, man. The Lord, chose us to be his peculiar people, his valued properties, his valued treasure. And if the world was created for our sake, okay, it wasn't created for nobody else. It was created for us. Shalom, man. All right. If the world was created for our sakes, what do you want to inherit that? What do you want to have that the possession of that? And that's why it's like the more we see these fucking damn heathens, man, they're getting away with all types of crazy ass shit. It's specs into the spirit, and it just kills you. It's just like, man, I just want to get the fuck up out of here, man. I want to, Lord willing, we those men. I want to be where we're supposed to be at in rulership. This world was created for us, and these damn heathens, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So it's like, how long do we gotta endure this shit? How much more do we gotta see the vanity and the wickedness that's already exceedingly polluted the whole earth? How long we gotta see it? How much more we gotta continue to see it? Shit be so ugly, you just want to hide sometimes. Like, damn, yo. Can't do nothing in this place without it just, having your mind in a distressed state of mind, because these 2/3 ain't worried. These 2/3 don't give shit what's going on. They having the time of their life, not having a damn clue what the fuck is about to go down. For us that's in this truth, man, we're just sitting here suffering. We're about to go into the great persecution. Jacob's trouble about to pop off. And it's just like, we know it's about to come. Oh, damn, that truck got there. My bad. I got to work. The truck already got here. So back to what I was saying, these heathens is over us, man. And that's all patience of the saints, man. Literally. All these things about, like the scriptures say, those that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Those are things that we can't wait for. It's been so damn long that we've been in captivity. We want to put your ass in captivity already. We want to we want to be able to enjoy this place. You've been enjoying the fatness of the earth all your damn life, putting your feet up while we busting our ass, busting our ass, making all your shit, making this stupid ass kingdom, which is wicked as hell. But now it's time that we want to rest, man. We want to finally be at rest, having this truth, because that's about the only little bit of rest we got is having this truth. When you understand everything, it just finally, it takes a lot off your mind and your chest. When you don't know nothing, man, it's just like continual stress that's killing you slow. Let's see what the brother got. This is Deuteronomy. Let's see, he's got this borrowed band. Deuteronomy 7:7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of people. And that's right. You know, um, what's the other one say? This is 55, Psalms 55 and 6. And it says, and I said, oh, that I had wings like a dove, for then would I fly away and be at rest. Yep. You know, we want to be at rest. And the Lord chose us, and like you just read in the last one, you know, the Lord chose us because we were his people, man. That's who he chose out of all nations. You know, and that's why we thankful every day for this truth and to have it and be able to spread the gospel, whether these people here forbear, man, when these people like us or not, you know, at the end of the day, it's all gonna play out and it's all gonna be made manifest who the true men of the Lord are, you know. And that's what comes with the humility and the suffering and all that. You know, in order for us to get that prize and that, you know, that trophy to be honored, let's just say, you know, these are things we have to go through. The suffering, the humility, you know, looking like fools to the world, but you know, like the Lord said, he was going to use us, all right, to confound the wise, to confound the mighty, you know. And that's why we don't mind being fools for Yahweh's sake, because that's all that matters. At the end of the day, we're all trying to win Yahweh, you know. We ain't trying to win the views and likes of the world, and you know, we don't do it for vain glory of men. We do this for Yahweh. That's what presenting your body as a living sacrifice is, man. You went off, you were wicked, now you have to pay the price and pay the price like a man, you know, just like Yahweh did. Yahweh went on the cross. You have to understand, Yahweh went on the cross for himself first, for the sins that he committed, you know, and he took it like a man. And then he died for the sins of, you know, of the world. But, you know, he died for the sins of his doings first. So that's why we present our bodies as a living sacrifice now, you know, because we went off. So we have to do the same thing, man, and take it like a man, you know, and that's the best part about it. You know, that's why that reward at the end is gonna be far more than you can ever imagine. You know, that's why it tells you that in Romans 8 and 18, you know, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time is not to be compared to when we receive that, you know, that reward, roughly paraphrasing it. You know, so at the end of the day, we do question all the time, how long do we gotta endure? But we know it's coming. And we know we're about to get that real soon. You know, but remember, we're on the Lord's clock. and to us, time feels forever. And we feel it also with the days being shortened, because the days, man, forget about it. The days go so fast, man. So fast. You know, you be talking to brothers all the time. We don't even be knowing what damn days we in anymore. You know, but again, it still feels forever. This is Psalms 94:3. Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah, brother. All right. This is Psalms 94:3. It says, Yahweh, how long shall the wicked triumph? That's the spirit, because I was gonna bring that out. So, you know, exactly. You know, that's what we pretty much. That's why. Let me grab that real quick. This is Second Ezra's 15 and 8, and it says, and I will hold my tongue no more as such in their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. You see, we're constantly crying unto the Lord, continually crying unto the Lord. This is why going on these highways and hedges and making these videos, man, that's even more of a cry unto the Lord, you know, because we're doing his will. So we're constantly warning the world, all right, but at the same time crying out to the Lord, like, look, we're doing your work. Get us up out of here. You know, we're prophesying the downfall of this place. We're prophesying the downfall of these heathens. Destroyed them already. You know, but the vision is all for an appointed time, and you have to be patient, man. You know. So it says Psalms 94:3, Yahweh, how long shall the wicked triumph for Slakia? How long shall they utter and speak hard things, and all the workers of iniquity boast themselves? Yeah, because that's what they're doing. They're boasting themselves in the shit that they're doing. They're loving it. And because, like, when you read Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, you see how the mentality of the wicked is, man. That they're putting us to the test. You know, they said, let's torture these people, man. Let's see if they really the men of the Lord. Let's see if Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gonna save them for real. You know, and that's what is pretty much going on. It's straight torture, yo. Straight torture mentally, you know. It feels physically also. All right. It says, how long shall they utter and speak hard things? Yeah, they speaking crazy ass things right now, speaking things about us, pretty much, you know, demonizing us. They speaking draconian laws. They speaking. So that I know. I just seen it when I pulled up. Was it a lot? Was it a lot? Yeah. Who you did it with? Huh? Who you did it with? Me. By yourself?
Listen, so esta gente está usando la máquina ahora. So I can't call anything, so you guys just be careful cuando Tony entra.
I know, I'll be in a couple. So, you know, these people are boasting themselves in what they're pushing. You know, they scared as hell. That's for damn sure. Because, you know, scripture said that once, you know, we will wake up, that a great fear will fall upon the people, you know. But now, you know, let me grab that real quick. Revelations. Come on. Revelations 11. Give me 1 second. Revelations 11 and I think it's 11. On Revelations 11 and 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them, you know. And that's why, you know, these damn devils about to make their moves, man, because he that he has nothing but a short time, you know. The triumphing of the wicked is short. You know, his days are over pretty much. You know, he had bounds that he cannot pass. So this is pretty much it for him. And he has to come with it, you know, which is the spirit of the Lord that be put on him to do his wickedness and proceed, you know, because the days of the elect is going to be shortened. So now he has to come with it, you know, and he's about to, but it just still feels like forever, you know. And that's why we want to get up out of here. It says they break in pieces thy people, O Yahweh, and afflict thine heritage. You see, we're constantly being broken in pieces, you know. Everything it just every time we look, man, we just it's getting worse to the point where it's just like, man, we got to get up out of here now. Because if we don't, man, it almost feels like you're gonna be consumed in this damn wickedness, because that's all there is around us, is just straight wickedness and vanity, you know. Wickedness is on every side, left, right, behind you, in front of you, you know. And when you're around that shit too much, man, it literally feels like you're being consumed in it. You know, and that's exactly what I see when I'm, you know, going down timelines, or when I'm watching something that's happening, you know, worldwide scale. It's just like, damn, every time we looking, man, it's just getting more filthy, you know. But again, patience is suffering. So we have to be patient in these things and wait upon the Lord, because when he finally comes, that day is going to be great, man. That day is just going to be, of course, it's going to be a day to be remembered forever, you know, to be delivered out of all that finally. You know, if we're going to live forever, all right, it has to be, we have to suffer in. And that's why that the reward is going to be so beautiful. It's going to be for eternity, you know. And that's why you want to get right with the Lord now and not be part of that second death. You know, there's no, that's why it tells you that in Revelations. There's no let me grab it real quick. Revelations, there's no honor in that second death. 20:6, and it says, blessed and holy is he that has part in the first resurrection, and on such the second death had no power. You see, you want to be part of that first resurrection, man. What is it that you come back in the kingdom already established, 1,000 years done past, the Yahushua and his men already reigned, you know. Is no honor in that second, you know. Yeah, you an Israelite, you're gonna live forever, but there was no honor in that second death. You want to be part of that first round, man. That first round where it's really at. All right. This is Micah 7:9, and it says, it says, will bear the indignation of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Yeah, you see? And you have to bear it. You know, you can't despise the chastisement of the Lord. You know, you have to take it like a straight man, because we went off. And that's the least you could do. That's the best you could do, for at least for Yahushua, man. Especially him buying his back in blood, you know. And remember, the Lord's not gonna put you through something that you can't, you know, that you can't bear. Let me grab that real quick. First Corinthians 10:13, and it says, there has no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. You see, so the Lord not gonna give you something that you can't handle, man. All right. You at the end of the day, this is why he gave you this truth. This is why he gave you this stability, you know, so you can bear these things. This is why we go through these things now, you know, to bear it later. That's why we are always brought down low and then built back up, broken back down and built back up, because every time you built back up, you built up stronger and stronger. So when that time comes, you know, I'm not gonna say it's gonna feel like you're passing with flying colors, but it's gonna feel like that, because you stable in the mind, you know, and because you know the Lord is putting you through all those things. All right. It's gonna be that much easier to deal with. It's gonna be scary though. Hell yeah, it's gonna be scary to deal with, you know, because you know you're gonna always have that constant fear of the Lord, that he could destroy you at any time, you know, and we're in hopes that we are of the elect, you know, so we won't know until we're about to be beamed up in them chariots. You can make it all the way to the end and take a missile. That'd be the worst, you know. But you know, like the brother put, you know, you're gonna have to bear the indignation of the Lord, man, because we went off. And that's why we're suffering. That's why we continue to suffer. And that's why we continue to cry unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, like, man, get us up out of here. Can't stand this place no more. You know, the unrighteous decrees and draconian laws is being pushed, man. It's just horrible. And that's not even a scratch on the surface, because man, we just really want that Jacob's trouble to break out, you know, because that's where y'all really gonna feel the heat. Those that haven't put their mind to this truth and despised this truth and tossed it to the left and to the right and didn't care, man, y'all gonna feel the heat of the Lord, man. Y'all gonna learn to fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know. brothers in this truth and the few sisters in this truth, we've already felt, you know, certain type of heat that the Lord has brought upon us. And that's why we make sure we don't do the wickedness or go back into those things again, because we don't want to be put in that predicament again. We have felt the wrath of the Lord in many ways. You know, we haven't felt the true wrath, you know, that he gonna bring, but we felt little portions of his wrath, man. And especially in different captivities and things like that, you know, which we have no remembrance of what, you know, of our past lives, but we can imagine, you know, with the history we know and the you know, stories the scriptures give us and all that. But like I said, man, it sucks to be constantly seeing these damn devils, all right, ruling over and over, and we know that this world was created for our sakes, and that we have to possess that inheritance, and it's coming, you know. But we got to sit here and just suffer for it. We got to really. It's just like it's like you just tied up onto some chains, right? And and you hungry as hell, but there's a piece of bread right in front of you, and you're like this far away from it, but the chain won't let you get it, you know. So it's just like, please get me out of that chain real quick so I could grab that piece of bread. I'm hungry as hell. You know, that's how it is with the kingdom. We can taste it, we can smell it, you know, but it ain't ready. Them chains ain't ready to be unlocked. So that's pretty much the point. I hope I wasn't, you know, babbling too much. Um, Point is just that these damn heathens, man, they just ruling and ruling, and we got to get up out of here, man. It's tiring. And like I said, I can imagine the brothers and elders that have been doing this for 30 plus years. You know, any brother that's been doing this 10 years, you know, even 5 years, you know, that's a long time to just, you know, be patient in this truth. You know, it's a fight every day for me to just, you know, be patient and you know, to keep my thoughts intact and keep myself, you know, dealing with the Lord, you know. And it gets harder and harder because more temptation, more sifting from Satan comes around, you know. So props to you brothers that have been doing this for a long time, man. And y'all still doing it. It's a beautiful thing to see you brothers continuing in the truth. And may Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah continue to bless you and you know, and take away not our Holy Spirits, man. That's the biggest fear we got, you know, and that we're able to be blessed with faith and endurance, you know, more endurance to you know, endure these last days, man. But hey, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kohaloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. Hakim and the Aqua that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom, Shalom. Everybody have a blessed one. Shalom.